My brother demanded I give him my bonus to save his startup. I told him I already spent it. 3 weeks later, he showed up at my apartment with a locksmith. I'm a software engineer at a mid-sized firm downtown. Last year, I got a $90,000 performance bonus for leading a project that saved the company millions. First real money I'd ever made in my life. Took me 8 years of grinding through code and late nights to get there. My brother Owen runs a tech startup, some kind of AI-powered marketing platform that's supposed to revolutionize social media advertising. He's been bleeding cash for 2 years straight. Our parents are early investors. They've already sunk $200,000 of their retirement savings into it. The day my bonus hit my account, Owen texted me. Family meeting tonight, mom's house. Important. I should have known something was up. We never have family meetings unless someone needs something. I walked into mom's dining room around 7. Owen had his laptop open with a full presentation loaded. Revenue projections, market analysis, competitive landscape, customer acquisition costs, the whole 9 yards. He'd clearly spent hours on this. He didn't even say hello before launching into his pitch. I need $75,000 to keep the company alive until our Series A closes. You just got your bonus. The timing is perfect. Think of it as an investment in our family's future. I actually laughed. Thought he was joking. He wasn't. Mom immediately jumped in. Owen's built something incredible here. This could change all our lives. Family supports family. Dad nodded along. You're single. No kids. No mortgage. No real expenses. What else would you possibly spend it on? I took a breath and told him the truth. I'd already put a $40,000 deposit on a condo across town. First place of my own. Been living in a studio apartment for 6 years saving up for it. Owen's face turned bright red. His jaw actually clenched. You bought property without telling us? While I'm over here trying to build something that could make us all rich. Do you know how selfish that is? I reminded him that his startup had burned through 2 full rounds of funding with exactly 0 revenue. That I'd worked 70-hour weeks for 6 months straight to earn that bonus. That I was done lighting my money on fire for his dreams. Owen stood up so fast his chair fell backward. He grabbed his laptop and walked out without another word. Mom called me selfish. Said I was abandoning my brother when he needed me most. Dad said I was making the biggest financial mistake of my life. That I'd regret this when Owen's company went public. I left and didn't hear from any of them for 3 weeks. No calls, no texts, nothing. Then my apartment buzzer rang at 7 on a Saturday morning. Owen's voice came through the intercom, slightly distorted. Building maintenance. Need to check your unit for a water leak. Won't take long. I was barely awake. Hit the buzzer without thinking. Biggest mistake I could have made. 30 seconds later, someone knocked on my door. I opened it to find Owen standing there with a guy in a generic uniform, holding a professional locksmith drill kit. Owen pushed past me into my apartment before I could react. What the hell are you doing? He walked straight to my bedroom, started yanking open drawers, checking my desk, looking under papers. Where's the checkbook? I know you haven't transferred the full condo deposit yet. The deal hasn't closed. You've still got at least 50 grand sitting in your account. The locksmith stayed in the doorway, looking increasingly uncomfortable with the whole situation. I pulled out my phone and dialed 911. Stayed calm. Told the dispatcher someone had broken into my apartment and was going through my belongings. Owen froze when he heard me say my address to the operator. Are you actually serious right now? I'm your brother. This is family business. I stayed on the line. The dispatcher told me officers were 2 minutes away. Owen tried explaining to the locksmith that this was just a misunderstanding between siblings. The locksmith grabbed his drill and ran. Didn't even wait for the elevator. Took the stairs. The police arrived in 6 minutes. Owen was still in my living room, red face and yelling about family loyalty and how I was destroying his dream and ruining his life. The officers asked if I wanted to press charges. Owen's face went completely white. Started backpedaling fast. Said it was all a misunderstanding. That the locksmith was just there to help fix a jammed bedroom door. That he'd texted me about it earlier. I showed the cops my phone. Pulled up the messages from that morning. Owen had written at 6:47 a.m. If you won't give me the money, I'll take it. You owe me this. Family doesn't abandon family. One officer looked at Owen. Sir, you just admitted to attempted theft via text message. They arrested him right there in my living room. Mom called me from the police station 4 hours later, absolutely screaming. Said I destroyed Owen's life over nothing. Dad threatened to remove me from their will completely. I told them there was no inheritance worth being terrorized over. Owen got probation and had to pay my legal fees. His startup folded 2 months later. Turns out the Series A was never real. He'd been lying to investors for months. My parents stopped talking to me entirely. Owen moved to Portland without saying goodbye. And me? I closed on the condo last month. The day I moved in, Owen sent one final text. Hope you're happy alone in your precious condo. I was unpacking boxes when I heard someone trying my door handle. Checked the peephole. Owen standing there with another locksmith. I opened the door with my phone already recording. Officer Davis said you'd probably try this again. Owen's face went white when he saw the cop step out from my bedroom. Turns out probation violations come with actual jail time.